welcome back to Living Luxuriously for Less, where we celebrate, decorate, and enjoy everyday life for less. Well, I am excited about today's video because I want to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is decorating on a budget. Now, when it comes to event planning or home decor, one of my key principles, one of my bedrock principles for living luxuriously for less is to do it well, but do it on a budget. So, when I share these top 5 tips for decorating on a budget, it doesn't matter if you're decorating for an event or if you're decorating for your home. Every single one of these tips can apply. So, if you would like to know what they are, stay tuned. Tip number 1, you want to start with your anchor piece and use this piece to be your inspiration for the entire room or design. Now, this anchor piece may be a splurge, but that's okay, because when we're decorating on a budget, we only get to splurge one time. So with that being said, if you were decorating for your home, that splurge may be a piece of wall art or a rug or a piece of furniture, whatever it is that inspires you to create this space that you're trying to create. Now, if you're decorating for an event, that piece of inspiration could be a backdrop or a table linen, a specialty linen. But you want to use those pieces to draw the rest of your inspiration. It will help you to build your color palette and all of those things. And from that one piece, when you use that piece as your inspiration, it will help you to be more intentional about carrying that theme throughout your entire room or your home. And if you're designing an event, it will help you to carry that entire theme throughout your entire event. Now, the one thing I want to warn you there is, like, if you're dealing with colors, be sure to have swatches so that you can compare and contrast the colors and the textures. Now, for tip number 2, you want to shop your home for existing inventory and pieces that you can use to incorporate those pieces into your overall design scheme. Now, these pieces may need to be refreshed or restored. That's okay. You want to be able to save more money by shopping your home, and finding those pieces will really surprise you. And not only will it surprise you, you will save tons of money, and you'll be able to utilize what's already in your hands. Now, moving on to tip number 3. And that is to enroll in YouTube University. Let's say you find that thing that needs to be done, but you're not quite sure how you want to DIY it. You guys, seriously, YouTube has a plethora of information and knowledge and wisdom that will assist you with so many different DIYs and tips and tricks. They have a lot of cool hacks. Whether you're decorating your home or you're decorating for an event, YouTube is definitely a great resource. I mean, think about what you've already learned here on this channel. And by the way, let me know something that I have taught you here on this channel down in the comments below. But once you get on YouTube and you're about to embark on that DIY, find that creator that speaks to you, that speaks your language. Like, not all creators are created equal, and I don't want you guys to become frustrated, because you don't understand the language that they speak. I remember when I was in college, I took organic chemistry, and the first time I had a D because I didn't really relate to my teacher. But when I found the right teacher for me, I was able to make an A, and I ended up with a minor in chemistry. So don't let the wrong teacher deter you from doing that thing you really want to do. You want to be able to just draw something from them, like some type of nugget or a tip that will aid you in completing your project to your satisfaction. Now, moving on to tip number 4. And you guys know we always like to do this over here on Living Luxuriously for Less. And that is to look for cheaper alternatives that will give you the same effect, but with a cheaper expense. So an example of that would be in home decor. If I wanted a cheaper alternative for a pillow, I would probably go out and buy pillow covers and not necessarily a new pillow. It would still give me that same effect, right? It is a pillow, the cover has changed, but because I have the actual cover, was able to probably pay about 50% of that price, and it would also be easier for me to store pillow covers than it is to store actual pillows. I don't know about you, but I don't have a whole lot of storage around here. So any way I can save on, save money and save storage, it is a double win for me. Now, an example of this in event planning would be of choosing a different alternative would be, just looking at different resources and websites that are out there, because you can actually find some of this exact same product at a much lower cost. So doing your due diligence and doing your research when you're looking for items for a discounted rate, shopping secondhand, like on Facebook Marketplace to, get some items from a bride that may have already had their wedding, or using faux flowers instead of real flowers, or mixing the two together so that you can still get that real flower smell, but not with that real flower budget. You can also use like balloons for a pop of color, but just any rate, use your creativity and save some cash. That is the most important thing there. And for tip number 5, shop off season and secondhand. And I think that this is probably one of the most common Lux for Less principles that I have drilled into you guys over the past few years. But it is truly a principle that I live and breathe by. Like, my husband and I have gone to some amazing places. Back when the world was open. Yeah, we went to like Bora Bora. We went to Paris. We went to Jamaica. I mean, we have had so much fun. We've had beautiful, luxurious vacations, but we were able to do so because we shopped off season. And you can do this very same thing in your businesses and in your home. So if I'm looking to redo my patio, I'm not going to go and buy patio furniture in the summertime. I'm going to buy furniture maybe after Labor Day, or later on in the summer or the spring. But now, these days you probably have to get it when you can, because if you don't, you may not have it for the next 2 years. I'm just kidding with you guys, but you get it. I mean, shop off season. If I'm looking for a wedding dress, when I bought my wedding dresses, I changed at my wedding 3 or 4 times, but I bought my dresses off season. I bought them in December. I knew new dresses would be coming out in January for the next year. So, and they weren't going to change that much, on the style. So when you're always shopping off season and shopping secondhand, such as Facebook Marketplace, and there are other boards and yard sale boards and things like that, they are great resources for being able to score amazing pieces at incredible prices. The name of the game is knowing exactly what you're looking for, and then being very, very, very consistent and committed to getting that item at the right price. So that concludes my top 5 decorating tips on a budget. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing it from 2 different perspectives, because I know all of you here aren't event planners, and not everyone here loves to decorate their home. So that, those things are so much a part of me. So I wanted to be able to kind of combine the both of them in this video, because I have a lot of amazing home decor content coming to you guys really soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave me a comment down below and let me know which one of these 5 tips were your favorite, and which one of these do you apply to your everyday life. Thank you again. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I really, really appreciate all of your continuous and unwavering support. If you're here for the first time, I would love to invite you to become a part of the Lux for Less family. All you have to do is click on that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Until next time, it's Melanie with Living Luxuriously for Less. Cheers.